What's up, peeps? Coach Kev here. The Coach Kev Theory, Part 4. A return to the crime scene. Remember, this crime has multiple crime scenes, not just one. So I'm referring to one of the scenes that I feel that he returned to. So backtracking a little bit into the last episode, I believe the bridge guy, after he murdered the two girls, tried to cover the bodies with sticks and leaves, which was the staging of the scene, in my opinion. He then went to an outbuilding of a property of people that he knew. The owner of this property, a woman, was away at the time in Arizona. It's really unknown if her son was home. He went there to wash up and to do a change of clothes. I think at this point, Bridge Guy takes off the blue coat, exposing his brown sweatshirt, possibly a Carhartt sweatshirt, washes up, leaves the blue coat, and possibly even the murder weapon at this property, at this location.
I recently watched a movie called The Shack. And there's also a book that talks so well about evil, about death, and about eternity.
I believe the 2-year presser was scripted by the BAU. They said to mention The Shack. That was not a Doug Carter thing doing it. Here, Jim Clemente talks about this in his podcast, Best Case, Worst Case.
I'll tell you what it is, because I know that was scripted by the behavioral analysis unit.
Yes.
And I think it was very carefully scripted, everything. The press in advance, the build up to it, they want the killer to know that they are coming for him. They want him to understand that they now have a laser focus on him, because that is going to help others around him know that his behavior is changing.
Yes.
Ever since they started making this announcement, his behavior started to change. Ever since he heard that press conference, his behavior started to change. And he will do things that will put a spotlight on him. He can't hide.
So Bridge Guy is forced in his mind to return to reclaim this evidence that he left there. Evidence that would certainly implicate him. Evidence probably covered in blood. He returns on his motorcycle to this outbuilding, to this barn, to this shack, whatever you would like to call it. During this, and we know that the ground was muddy, he left tracks, tire tracks from his motorcycle, very specific, that could be later used against him. And then he simply waits. For over 5 years, he waits and lays dormant, hiding in plain sight. Although I do believe Bridge Guy actually murdered the girls himself, he had help afterwards, and other people had knowledge before and after. Stick around to episode 5 to see that.
What I felt, what I've known, never shine through what I